15 more of the most difficult films you will ever watch. Part 2. If you are brand new to our channel, we invite you to take a moment to subscribe. Just click on the lit red button as well as the gray bell. Why the bell? Well, it will let you know every time we post a new video. 9. The Lion King. Everyone's favorite animated movie about lions. The Lion King is an epic musical animated film released in 1994 and produced by Walt Disney Feature Animation, representing the 32nd Disney animated feature film. The story takes place in the animal kingdom of Africa and focuses mostly on the lion subculture therein. Largely based on the classic Shakespeare play Hamlet, The Lion King tells the tale of Simba, a prince lion cub who is to be the Lion King of the Pride Lands when his father's time has passed. The Lion King is filled with fun, color, sweet music, and laughter for all ages, but we all know about the extremely pivotal, extremely heartbreaking scene in the film. We're talking, of course, about Mufasa's murder at the hands of his brother, Scar. All viewers, particularly the poor children, had a hard time watching beloved, strong Mufasa falling down the mountain into the wild stampede to his death. It certainly scarred us as children, and we're having a hard time even writing about it. R.I.P. Mufasa. 10. The Butterfly Effect. Released in 2004, The Butterfly Effect is an American psychological thriller film penned and shot by Eric Bress and J. Mackey Gruber, and starring Ashton Kutcher and Amy Smart. As rich in conceptual depth as it is in truly unfortunate circumstances, The Butterfly Effect revolves around college student Evan Treborn, played by Kutcher, and his childhood sweetheart Kaylee Miller, played by Smart. Evan realizes that he has been gifted with the ability to travel back in time, meaning that his adult mind can venture back through time to inhabit his younger self, thus altering the space-time continuum of the future. The film basically shows Evan falling into unfortunate circumstances through different timelines and traveling back so that he can fix things for himself. Some of these timelines show scenes that are incredibly difficult to watch, including Evan being close to sexual assault in a prison, and particularly one scene where Evan's childhood friend burns his dog alive. This is definitely not a film for the faint of heart, particularly if you're a dog lover. 11. Alpha Dog. Released in 2006, Alpha Dog is a crime drama directed by Nick Cassavetes, and featuring an ensemble cast that included several very talented actors, such as Emile Hirsch, Justin Timberlake, Ben Foster, Sean Hennessy, Anton Yelchin, the lovely Olivia Wilde and Amanda Seyfried, as well as Harry Dean Stanton, Sharon Stone, and Bruce Willis. In the film, teenage drug dealer Johnny Truelove, played by Hirsch, and his gang kidnap the younger brother, Zach McKursky, played by Yelchin, of one of his customers who has an outstanding drug debt. It was a move that no one in the gang was truly committed to, and things escalated quickly throughout the film until the climax, spoiler, where Mazursky is murdered by one of the gang members. Audiences are made to develop a strong sense of attachment to Mazursky throughout the film, and it's his tragic death that makes this one a singularly difficult watch. 12. Kill Bill, Volumes 1 and 2. Kill Bill is a martial arts film series released in 2 parts, both of them written and directed by Quentin Tarantino. The first volume was released in 2003, and the second in 2004. The film revolves around the journey of Beatrix Kiddo, played by Uma Thurman, as she seeks revenge against criminal mastermind Bill, played by David Carradine, for murdering her family, and it is a journey painted in a consistent stream of blood, with the periodic textural spray of innards, and the occasional eyeball pulled from its socket. Being the 4th film by iconic director Quentin Tarantino, mass viewers and critics alike have come to expect a certain explicit style from any film shot by Tarantino. However, that did nothing to halt the significant widespread gasps that occurred upon the release of both volumes of the film. Several viewers and critics had issues with the film's unfiltered depiction of violence. We happen to be of the opinion that the violence was necessary in conveying the tone that Tarantino was after. That said, the sheer explicitness of the violence in Kill Bill is certainly far from being an easy watch. 13. A Clockwork Orange. Released in 1971, A Clockwork Orange is a classic dystopian crime film directed, produced, and adapted from Anthony Burgess's 1962 novel of the same name by legendary filmmaker Stanley Kubrick. The plot revolves largely around the main protagonist of the film, Alex, played by Malcolm McDowell, who is a flamboyant, young social delinquent. After being betrayed by his friends and being apprehended by the law, Alex is made to go through an elaborate reformation program with the intent of transforming him into a model citizen. The film was instantly the subject of widespread worldwide backlash due to its depiction of sexual violence, sourced from a brutal scene in which a woman was fully sexually assaulted during a home invasion, and for the incredibly explicit torture scenes. Although the filmmaking is absolutely flawless in every regard, viewers should definitely prepare themselves mentally before watching A Clockwork Orange, as it is an incredibly dark film to take in. 14. Passion of the Christ. The subject of widespread notoriety, still talked about to this day, more than 12 years after its release. The Passion of the Christ, otherwise referred to simply as The Passion, is a 2004 drama film directed by Mel Gibson and starring Jim Caviezel in the iconic role of Jesus Christ. The film is a depiction of the Passion of Jesus, sourced largely from the Gospels of Matthew, Mark, Luke, and John, additionally drawing from other accounts such as the Marian apparitions and the Friday of Sorrows. The film centers on the last 12 hours of Jesus' life, and the horrific trials that he went through leading to his death. The film received tremendous criticism from Christians worldwide due to its raw depiction of Jesus Christ, and the incredible torture inflicted upon him. Regardless of religious beliefs, such brutal treatment of a human being is not an easy watch for any empathetic person. 15. Requiem for a Dream. Released in 2000, Requiem for a Dream is an American psychological drama film starring Ellen Burstyn, Jennifer Connelly, Marlon Wayans, and the beloved Jared Leto. It was directed by Mr. Darren Aronofsky, and was based on the novel of the same name by Hubert Selby Jr. Widely regarded as one of the most painful depictions of addiction in film, Requiem for a Dream centers on the characters' struggle as they deal with 4 different forms of drug addiction, leading them to becoming hollow husks of the people they once were as they are self-imprisoned in a world of horrific desperation. Whether you're someone who has dealt with drug addiction in one form or another, personally or through a loved one, or just a happy-go-lucky filmgoer who never smoked or drank a thing in your life, Requiem for a Dream is a heartbreaking, soul-extinguishing film that should be watched with a full box of tissues nearby.